Okay, so a lot of people ask us, what exactly do we mean by a one pen blend? So I thought the easiest way to illustrate this was to show you how I would normally blend using traditional marker, alcohol-based marker pens. So whatever kind that you've got at home, basically what you're going to do if you wanted to get depth and dimension on this leaf is traditionally you would start by coloring the full leaf on the lightest color. At least this is the way I was taught to do it. And that would be my first color that I'm working with. And then I would go to another color. I'm not sure I have the right color family, but I would go to another color and I would sort of come up and where I want to get that deeper depth. And then I'd go back and blend that seam together so you can't really see the two. And then I'm going to want it a little darker because you really want some nice dimension. So I'm going to take a third color that's just a little darker still to create that depth and dimension. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and blend that seam away because you don't want a seam in there. And then I'm going to want to just sort of give it another full blend kind of over top so that it all sort of blends into one. So I've never been traditionally really great at that, but that's just to give you an example of what you usually would do to do a one pen or a multiple pen blend. Using Chameleon pens, it's a little different. What I'm doing is I'm using the brush tip, I'm putting it into the mixing chamber. I'm just going to hold that straight up and down, and what it does is it fuses the toning medium into the pen. So what's happening is I'm actually getting the toning medium lightening, diluting the color of the green ink. So I just test this off to the side, and I've got a very light green, and I'm going to pretend my color source is coming, or my light source is coming from this direction. So what I'll do here is I'll just sort of color along, and as I'm coloring, I'm sort of coloring out that toning medium so that I start to go from that very light color into the darker color and then down to the bottom. Now you can also, going back to the pure color, kind of go back a little bit to get a little bit extra depth and dimension. But that's essentially what a one pen blend is versus a multiple pen blend. So rather than worrying about having 3 colors of pen and trying to get it in the same color family, I actually have that entire color family right inside of my pen. So that's a one pen blend for you.